Today, I'm at Fuji Speedway. Revolution is coming to Fuji Speedway for testing. I will pass them my Yaris. It all started with a phone call from Revolution's representative and Mr. Aoki. Revolution purchased an automatic transmission vehicle as a development demo car for the Yaris. Currently, there are three Modec users, including myself, among Revolution's customers. The reality is that the specification of the demo car are gradually determined by who is buying what. Initially, I was planning to just install the Canford high cam with a small budget. But he says it's easier to replace the camshaft with the engine removed. And while you were there, you should also put in the constant speed gear. While you are there, remove the piston and chamfer it. Oh. When I heard that the engine would be replaced with that of the demo car, I thought it would be bad to use an engine that was hard driven by a poor development driver who didn't understand the car. I don't like it. I was convinced when I heard that the managing director had put all his effort into releasing the Tukubat records. But when they ran the dyno, there wasn't enough fuel and it couldn't increase the power. I thought that the power was already enough. I ended up buying the demo car's engine, but it wouldn't be worth it if it had the same power. No meaning. The stock fuel tank has no space for the large pump to prevent a modification by Toyota. The only option left was to install the fuel collector tank. Oh, the Toyota knows that if someone put enough fuel in it, the engine will produce as much power as it wants. The restriction of fuel tank were likely imposed to ensure the company's social safety. Up until this point, I felt like an unwanted expense. Things suddenly started to get interesting when the topic of the flex sensor came up. The presence of this flex sensor is the same as the specification of the Demon 170 of the Dodge Challenger's last call. I immediately understand the meaning. When using an E85 fuel, which is 85% methanol and 15% gasoline, alcohol burns slower, which helps prevent knocking. Even at high boost, it provides a stable fuel without knocking. Under the pretext of reducing CO2 emissions, the use of the bioethanol, a renewable energy source, is being promoted overseas. Japan is more an oil-based country than an agricultural one, so the use of the alcohol fuel has been rejected in the past. Overseas, they call the flex fuel vehicles an FFV and are sold normally, but in Japan, no information about them is available. The technical highlight is that it can accurately detect alcohol concentration, even though it is a cheap parts that cost only a few thousand yen, even in Japan. At first, I was a little reluctant about this modification because I felt like I was being pushed around a bit. I was informed that the condition for making it flex fuel spec was that the Motec and the fuel collector tank were in place. On the contrary, I was the one who became proactive. Of course, alcohol is only used on the circuit, and the gasoline is used for driving to and from the truck. However, AVO, the Motec distributor that handles the setup, as mentioned in their blog, they tried it 10 years ago. This technology has since been forgotten, and this will be the second time it has been tried in 10 years. When you actually test the liquid of commercially available E85 fuel with the pads of your fingers, you will find the contents vary depending on the blend. I guess only the chemical engineer would understand what this means. Gaiax, which was popular in Japan 30 years ago, is based on industrial alcohol such as propanol. Ultimately, AVO gave the go-ahead as it was determined that as long as the structure was close to 100 alcohol, there shouldn't be any problems. Actual setup was completed in just 3 days, thanks to the incredible technical breakthroughs of Revolution's Mr. Aoki. The user's driver said about the brake trouble and that Revolution doesn't understand cars. There is no cure for stupidity. I was once again impressed by Revolution and AVO's big technological breakthroughs. The technical process is written on the Revolution's Facebook page, so please see the link. I'll let you know when the car is finished. That's all.